Namaste. Today I wish to perform a Sivananda Yoga Bhajan song. It reminds me of my beautiful satsang times. And before that, I wish you all a very happy Yoga International Day. And on this occasion, I wish to share with you all a few words about yoga and its ultimate meaning. Yoga is an amazing science. It's a science of self discovery which is approximately 15,000 years old. Today, the modern world has recognized its countless benefits, and millions of people on the planet are practicing it. But still, I would say yoga is very much misunderstood these days. Because for many people, yoga means it's some kind of fitness routine or gymming activity or to lose weight or performing certain posture and posting it on Instagram and so on. But yoga is much more than asana. Here, I do not mean to avoid asana. Of course, yogasanas have got amazing benefits, but what I mean is the purpose of asana is to prepare the body for the meditation. But by giving too much importance to asana and by neglecting meditation, we are missing the greatest treasure of the spiritual dimension attached to it. I'm saying this because I'm so fortunate to have spent time in some of the best yoga schools in India, and I'm so grateful to God that He has given me a wonderful opportunity to meet my Guru in this lifetime. His teachings helped me a lot to study and practice yoga in its authentic and its purest form. Out of that background and knowledge, I can say that yoga can offer many wonderful things beyond the yoga mat. Yoga has the potential to unfold the deepest layers of our consciousness, and eventually it can lead us to the path of self discovery. But as I said earlier, there is nothing wrong taking up yoga for our health and wellness benefit. In fact, I started to practice yoga to overcome certain challenges in my life. But eventually, over a period of time, with its consistent practice, I realized the truth that yoga can answer every damn question on the planet. Speaking of its meaning, though yoga has got many other meanings, but this particular definition talks about its ultimate purpose, which means yoga is yujyate anena iti yogaha. Yujyate anena iti yogaha, which means it's the joining of our individual consciousness with the supreme consciousness. Speaking of our individual consciousness, most of us we relate ourselves in terms of the body, the gender, the caste, the race, religion, social status, roles and responsibilities, relationships, and so on and so on. But with a regular practice of yoga, we realize the fact that we are more than all of this. That's what the first sloka of Nirvana Shatakam says by Jagadguru Sri Adishankaracharya, which is that मनोबुद्ध्य हंकार चित्तानि नाहम न च श्रोत्र जिह्वे न च घ्राण नेत्रे न च व्योम भूमर न तेजो न वायु चिदानंद रूपा शिवोहम शिवोहम. This is really a beautiful sloka. It's really one of my most favorite slokas, which means I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm not the ego, I'm not the memory, I'm not any of the five senses. I am the pure consciousness. I am the pure consciousness. न च व्योम भूमर न तेजो न vayu chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. I am not any of the pancha mahabhutas, that is the five elements, the space, the wind, the fire, the water, and the earth. This body is collection of the five elements, and we'll have to repay it back once this game of life is done. But this particular sloka says we are beyond all of this. We are the pure consciousness. We are that oneness. We are that supreme consciousness. We are that eternal Shiva. Here, Shiva not necessarily to be the Lord Shiva. It can be the Jesus, the Buddha, the Allah, according to our belief system. For that matter, any enlightened master who visited the planet for our welfare, for the welfare of the mankind. So, by expanding the limitations of our individual consciousness and breaking the limitations of the body and mind to the supreme consciousness, we start to realize the fact that this is the same oneness underlying all the religions. So, when we start to see that same oneness everywhere, when we start to see the divinity in everyone, we can never do harm to anyone. We ultimately realize the truth that this world, this whole world, is just a reflection of our true self. So, let's celebrate this oneness not just today but every day, every minute, every moment, so that this whole planet becomes one beautiful family, one joyful family. Thank you so much.
Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki. He Rama, 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 He Rama. He Krishna, 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 He Krishna. Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki. Hey Jesus, 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 Hey Jesus. Hey Allah, 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 Hey Allah. Hey Buddha, 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 Hey Buddha. Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri, Bansuri Janaki, Bansuri, Bansuri.